Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I have bought a video today constituting of the questions that have been asked in the ICT portion of NTA-UGC-NET paper 1 in the previous year questions. So I have collected over 50 questions from the previous papers and we would be discussing those questions in this particular video related only to the ICT or information and communication technology. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, then please do subscribe to my channel and share my videos with your friends who are preparing for the same exam. Let's start with the video. First question is, which one of the following is not a computer language? So we have to tell that which one of the following that are mentioned over here is not a computer language. So first one, we have a COBOL, which is also known as Common Business Oriented Language. Then we have Fortran, which is formula translation. Then we have IUM and then Pascal. So COBOL, Fortran and Pascal are a computer language. IUM is not a computer language. So the answer C is the correct option. Then virus in computer is related with dust particles, hardware, software or all of these. So this particular question has been asked in your exam several times. सो वायरस क्या होता है कंप्यूटर में, ये अलग अलग तरीके से आपसे पूछा जाता है. सो यू मस्ट नो व्हाट वायरस एक्चुअली इज. सो वायरस is related with software. Okay, so the option C is the correct answer. Then the anonym RAM used in computer terminology stands for random access memory, research aptitude model, read access memory or none of these. So you have to tell what does the anonym RAM stands for. So it is RAM stands for random access memory. I hope this is what you all must be knowing. Anybody who had studied computer must be aware of this thing, what is RAM and ROM. So RAM is random access memory and ROM is read only memory. I'm writing over here. So these two things should be very much clear in your knowledge, okay, because these two if one of these full forms is being asked in your exam, you should be able to attempt this answer correctly. Now, which of the following statements regarding ICT are true? First one is, ICT is an acronym that stands for Indian Classical Technology. This is very wrong. It stands for Information and Communication Technology. Then next one is, converging technologies that exemplify ICT include the merging of audiovisual, telephone and computer networks through a common cabling line. So it says that when we are converging different technologies like audiovisual media, telephone and computer networks through a common cabling line, that is what exemplifying ICT is. Okay, if we are modifying the ICT, then we are merging audiovisual, telephone, computer networks through a common cabling line. So here the Q point is correct. So the answer B is the correct answer over here. So we have to tell which one of the following is true. So Q is true over here. Now a new laptop has been produced that weighs less, is smaller and uses less power than previous laptop models. Which of the following technologies have been used to accomplish this? So this particular question is saying that there has been a new laptop that has been produced which is weighing less, जिसका वजन काफ़ी कम है, जो छोटा है, and it is using less power than the previous laptop models. और जो पहले laptop models थे उनसे काफ़ी कम पावर यूज़ कर रहा है. तो कौन सी टेक्नोलॉजी उसमें यूज़ की गई है? यूनिवर्सल सीरियल बस माउस, फास्टर रैम, ब्लू-रे ड्राइव और सॉलिड स्टेट हार्ड ड्राइव. सो जो नए लैपटॉप्स आ रहे हैं उनमें सॉलिड स्टेट हार्ड ड्राइव यूज़ की गई है, जिसमें मोस्टली क्या होता है, दिस इज़ मोर ऑफ द यूज दीज डेज. सो इट वेज लेस, इट मेक्स द लैपटॉप टू वे लेस एंड कंज्यूम लेस पावर. नाउ गिवन द फॉलोइंग ईमेल फील्ड्स, which of the email address will Swami be able to see when he receives the mail? So to ram @ test.com is being given. Then the carbon copy is to Raj @ test.com and Ravi @ test.com. Then blind carbon copy is being done to Swami @ test.com and Rama @ test.com. So we have to tell that which of the following emails will Swami be able to see? So here we have been given ram@test.com to which is mentioned in the option 2. Then Raj, Ram and Ravi. These are all Raj and Ravi have been mentioned in the carbon copy, and Ram is being mentioned in the 2 option, and then the Ram and Rama is over there, then all of the 4 are there. So in the blind carbon copy, Swami won't be able to see the Rama@test.com, and Rama@test.com won't be able to see the Swami@test.com. So here blind carbon copy is basically used to hide someone, okay, basically to do a blind carbon copy, so the other one must not know. So carbon copy and the 2 option is visible to the blind carbon copy. So here Raj@test.com, which is in the carbon copy, and Ravi and Ram, these 3 are visible to Swami. So the option C is the correct option over here. I'll explain it again. जो ब्लाइंड कार्बन कॉपी होती है वो इसलिए की जाती है जिससे कोई भी जिसको ब्लाइंड कार्बन कॉपी की गई है उसको बाकी और जो पर्सन है जिनको ब्लाइंड कार्बन कॉपी की गई है, जैसे यहाँ पे स्वामी के साथ रामा को की गई है, तो स्वामी रामा की आईडी नहीं देख पाएगा और रमा स्वामी की आईडी नहीं देख पाएगा, क्योंकि वो दोनों ब्लाइंड कार्बन कॉपी में प्रेजेंट है। तो उन्हें अपनी आईडी अपने अलावा जो कार्बन कॉपी में इंडिविजुअल्स प्रेजेंट हैं उनकी आईडी दिखेगी, ईमेल आईडी दिखेगी, और बाकी जिसको 2 में मेंशन किया गया है उसकी ईमेल आईडी दिखेगी। बाकी ब्लाइंड कार्बन कॉपी में जितने भी इंडिविजुअल्स प्रेजेंट होंगे उनकी ईमेल आईडी नहीं दिखेगी। तो यहाँ पे राम, राज एंड रवि जो कि 2 और कार्बन कॉपी में प्रेजेंट है वो सब स्वामी को विजिबल होंगे। Put the following units of storage in correct order, starting with the smallest unit first and then going to the largest. तो हमको सबसे छोटा यूनिट सबसे पहले रखना है और फिर हमें लार्जेस्ट में जाना है। सो फर्स्ट यूनिट इज द बिट, then comes the byte, then comes the kilobyte, then comes the megabyte, after that comes the gigabyte, and then comes the terabyte. So this is the order which is being represented by the option C. So you must learn this order: bit, byte, kilobyte, megabyte, gigabyte, terabyte. Okay. With regard to computer memory, which of the following are true? First statement, which is being denoted by P, says read-only memory is a volatile memory. So read-only memory is not a volatile memory, it's a non-volatile memory. And the other option which is the Q, says that random access memory is a volatile memory. This is true. Our statement says secondary memory is a volatile memory. This is not true. So the option B, Q only, is the true statement over here, which means random access memory or RAM is a volatile memory. The term DAVP stands for Directorate of Advertising and Vocal Publicity, Division of Audiovisual Publicity, Department of Audiovisual Publicity, or Directorate of Advertising and Visual Publicity. So the term DAVP stands for Directorate of Advertising and Visual Publicity. Pay attention to all the full forms that has been asked in previous year questions regarding the ICT portion. So I have discussed several full forms in this particular video. Note them down in your copy so that it would be easy to revise. Okay. The term TRP is associated with TV shows. Stands for, you must be known to this TRP term. So what does it stand for? Total rating points, time rating points, thematic rating points, or television rating points. So TRP particularly stands for the television rating points in the TV shows. TCP/IP, which is Transmission Control Protocol or Internet Protocol, is necessary if one is to connect to phone lines, LAN, Internet, or server. So TCP, which is Transmission Control Protocol or Internet Protocol, is necessary if one is to connect to the internet. Okay, so the option C is the correct answer. Each character on the keyboard of computer has an ASCII value, which stands for American Stock Code for Information Interchange, American Standard Code for Information Interchange, African Standard Code for Information Interchange, Adaptable Standard Code for Information Change. So ASCII value basically stands for American Standard Code for Information Interchange. So the option B is the correct answer. Which of the following is not a programming language? So Pascal is a programming language. Microsoft Office is not a programming language. So we have to tell which is not the programming language. Java and C++ both are programming languages. Internet Explorer is a type of operating system, compiler, browser or IP address. So Internet Explorer is basically used to explore the internet. So it is basically a browser. Okay, so the option C is the correct answer. Then POP3, which is known as Post Office Protocol, and IMAP, Internet Message Access Protocol, are email accounts in which one automatically gets one's mails daily. One has to be connected to the server to read or write one's mail. One only has to be connected to the server to send and receive email. One doesn't need any telephone lines. So POP3 and IMAP are email accounts in which one only has to be connected to the server to send or receive email. Means one has to connect to the server, only after that one can send or receive email in POP3 and IMAP. अगर आप सर्वर से कनेक्टेड नहीं है तो आप ईमेल ना तो सेंड कर पाएंगे और ना ही रिसीव कर पाएंगे in POP3 and IMAP. Now HTML stands for, I hope this is one term that you must be very much aware of. So it is Hypertext Markup Language. HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. The octal number system consists of the following symbols. So octal number system, there are several number system. There is a decimal number system, there is a binary number system, there is an octal, hexadecimal, okay, so all of them are there. So octal number system basically consists of 0 to 7 symbols. Okay, so apart from 0, this is 0, then comes the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. So here are 8 symbols. DNS in Internet Technology stands for Dynamic Name System, Domain Name System, Distributed Name System, or none of these. So DNS in Internet Technology stands for Domain Name System. Which of the following is a type of LAN or Local Area Network? Ethernet, Token Ring, FDDI, or all of the above. So Ethernet is a type of LAN or Local Area Network. Which of the following statements is true? Smart cards do not require an operating system. Smart cards and PCs use some operating system. COS is smart card operating system. The communication between reader and card is in full duplex mode. So here the correct statement is smart cards and PCs use some operating system, which is the option B. ALU stands for American Logical Unit, Alternate Logical Unit, Alternating Logical Unit, Logic Unit, or Arithmetic Logic Unit. So ALU, I hope you must all be aware by the term ALU and its full form, which is Arithmetic Logic Unit, which is the option D. A personal computer uses a number of chips mounted on a circuit board called microprocessor, system board, daughter board और motherboard. I hope ये भी आपको सब लोगों को पता होगा कि एक पर्सनल कंप्यूटर के अंदर नंबर ऑफ चिप्स होते हैं जो कि माउंटेड होते हैं सर्किट बोर्ड पे. आपने काफ़ी लोगों ने देखा भी होगा, which is known as a motherboard. Information and communication technology includes online learning, learning through the use of EduSat, web-based learning, or all of the above. So ICT basically includes all of the above. In the corona times, we are basically being benefited by the ICT. Okay, because of the advancement of the ICT, information and communication technology, students can study in these adverse pandemic times. Interviews are still being conducted in these times. So these are all the wonders of ICT that we are being benefited in these pandemic times also. So you should be aware what all these constitute, what the ICT basically constitutes of. Which of the following statements is correct? Modem is a software. Modem helps in stabilizing the voltage. Modem is an operating system, or modem converts the analog signal into digital signal and vice versa. So modem basically converts the analog signals into digital signals and vice versa. It is not a software. It is not being used in stabilizing the voltage, or it is also not an operating system. The file extension of MS Word document in Office 2007 is .pdf, .doc, .docx or .txt. So the file extension of MS Word document in Office 2007 is .docx. So you should be aware of different extensions that are being used in MS Office or other such softwares. Okay. Dash is a protocol used by email clients to download emails to your computer. TCP, FTP, SMTP or POP. So post office protocol is basically used by email clients to download emails to your computer. Which of the following operating system is used on mobile phones? We all know this very well, Android. Okay. So option B is the correct answer over here. High level programming language can be converted to machine language using which of the following? Oracle, compiler, MATLAB or assembler. So high level programming language can be converted to machine language using a compiler, which is the option B. HTML is used to create machine language program, high level program, web page or web server. So HTML, which is hypertext markup language, is used to create a web page, which is the option C. The term DNS stands for, this is being repeated again. So term DNS stands for domain name system, which is the option A. Encoding or scrambling data for transmission across a network is known as protection, detection, encryption or decryption. So encoding or scrambling data for transmission across a network is known as encryption, which is the option, which is the third option over here. Which of the following is not an output device? Printer, speaker, monitor or keyboard. So which of the following is not an output device? Printer is used to print paper, so it is doing some output. Speaker produces music or whatever voice. Okay, monitor is producing the visual that we are seeing. And then comes the keyboard. Keyboard is basically used for inputting the data. So keyboard is an input device, it is not an output device. Which of the following represents 1 billionth character? Kilobyte, megabyte, gigabyte or terabyte. So gigabyte basically represents 1 billionth character. Which of the following is not an open source software? Internet Explorer, Fedora Linux, OpenOffice, Apache, HTTP server. So over here, Internet Explorer is not an open source software. So this question again has been asked several times. You should know which one of the following is an open source software. Means open source software basically uses a license for its operation. Okay, open source software does not require a license. Okay, so Internet Explorer requires a license. Which of the following is an instant messenger for chatting? Alta Vista, Mac, Microsoft Office or Google Talk. So Google Talk is a instant messenger for chatting. A virus type that is capable of shifting from one computer to another without user interaction is known as a worm, trojan, logic bomb और boot sector. एक ऐसा वायरस जो कि कैपेबल है एक कंप्यूटर से दूसरे कंप्यूटर में शिफ्ट होने में बिना किसी इंटरेक्शन के, यूजर के इंटरेक्शन के. So that is known as a worm, which is the option 1. In context of email, what is spam? The act of overloading an email server by using denial of service attacks, email messages that are infected with viruses, a large quantity of virus that do not reach the recipient, or unsolicited advertising sent to a large number of recipients. So in the context of email, a spam basically is a unsolicited advertising sent to a large number of recipients, which is the option 4. Which one of the following statement is or are true in regard of the websites? P. A blog is a website that consists of posts in reverse chronological order. Q. A wiki is a website that is designed to allow people to collaborate easily. So both of these are true. एक blog एक ऐसा website होती है जिसमें पोस्ट जो होती है वो रिवर्स क्रोनोलॉजिकल ऑर्डर में अरेंज होती है, और विकी एक ऐसी वेबसाइट है जहाँ पे कोई भी आके अपना कंट्रीब्यूशन, अपनी नॉलेज शेयर कर सकता है. सो पी एंड क्यू बोथ आर ट्रू ओवर हियर. A confidential file needs to be deleted from a workstation. Which is the most effective way to ensure this? To rename a file, compress the file and back up to tape, copy and paste the file into the recycle bin and empty the recycle bin, drag the file into the recycle bin and empty the recycle bin. So if a confidential file needs to be deleted from a workstation, so the most effective way would be to drag the file into the recycle bin and empty the recycle bin. Okay, so the option 4. So you would be completely permanently deleting that file from the system. Which one of the following statements regarding the term ICT are true? P. A digital divide is an economic and social equality with regard to access to, use of or impact of ICT. Q. ICT helps in international development by bridging the digital divide and providing equitable access to technologies. So over here, the digital divide is an economic and social equality with regard to access to, use of or impact of ICT. This is not a true one. Only the Q option is true over here. A small text stored on user's computer by some website in order to recognize and keep track of user's performance is called cookie, report, log और history. एक छोटा टेक्स्ट जो कि यूज़र के कंप्यूटर पर स्टोर होता है किसी वेबसाइट के द्वारा इन ऑर्डर टू रिकॉग्नाइज, जो रिकॉग्नाइज करने में और ट्रैक रखने में यूज़र की प्रेफरेंस को काम आता है, उसको बोला जाता है रिपोर्ट। जैसे कि आपने कुछ सर्च किया तो आप फाइंड करेंगे कि आगे आपको अपनी सर्च से रिलेटेड बहुत सारी चीज़ें सामने आ रही हैं। सो आपकी जो प्रेफरेंसेस हैं उनको ट्रैक रखने के लिए जो यूज़ होता है उसको रिपोर्ट कहा जाता है। The convenient place to store contact information for quick retrieval in email is address box or message box, address book or message book. So it is basically a address book, which is a convenient place to store contact information for quick retrieval in email. SMTP is an acronym for Simple Mail Transport Protocol, Simple Mail Terminal Protocol, Simple Mail Transfer Protocol or Simple Mail Transition Protocol. So SMTP is basically a Simple Mail Transfer Protocol, which is the option 3rd. Which one of the following format is not a video file format? So AW.MOV.MP4 are video file formats, but .jpeg is not a video format. It is a image file format. So option 4 is the correct option, means which is not a video file format. What is the name of a web page address, directory, protocol, URL or domain? So web page address is basically having a name called URL, which is Uniform Resource Locator, which is the option 3rd. Using websites to pour out one's grievances is called cyberventing, cyber ranting, web hate or web plea. So it is known as cyber venting, which is the option A. In web search, finding a large number of documents with very little relevant information is termed poor recall, web crawl, poor precision rate or poor web performance. So when we are doing a web search and we find a large number of documents with very little relevant information, so जो हमने ढूंढा है उसकी कंपैरिजन में काफ़ी बहुत ही इररेलेवेंट चीज़ें हमारे सामने आ रही हैं, तो उसको पुअर रिकॉल कहा जाता है, विच इज़ द ऑप्शन ए. सो इट इज़ अ पुअर रिकॉल. द कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ कनेक्ट इंटेलिजेंस इज डिराइव्ड फ्रॉम वर्चुअल रियलिटी, fuzzy logic, due to technology or value added networks. So the concept of connect intelligence is derived from value added networks, which is the option D. Use of an ordinary telephone as an internet appliance is called VoiceNet, voice telephone, voice line or voice portal. So use of an ordinary telephone as an internet appliance is known as a voice line, which is the option C. Video transmission over the internet that looks like delayed live casting is called virtual video, direct broadcast, video shift or real-time video. So when the video transmission is done over internet and it looks like a delayed live casting, so it is known as real-time video, which is the option D. So that's all for this video. I have shared 50 very important questions that I have collected from your previous paper of NTA-UGC-NET. Do go through these questions very concentratingly. do write down and take some points and make some notes so that you can revise at the last time before your exam. I am sure that this would at least be of some help for you who are preparing for NTA-UGC-NET examination. So do like this video and subscribe to my channel and share my video with your friends. Thank you very much for watching.